And we're live. All right, everyone. Welcome to our live stream. Tonight we've got a special guest. If any of you are familiar with it, we have Wayne Sharpworld co-hosting with me. Wayne, you can say hello to the people. Can you see the comments on the side, Wayne?
I can private chat, yes. Or here, let me move to comments.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
So I'm going to just kind of go through and do a quick check through. Let's see. So we've got Jeff, Dwayne, Danny, Kyle, David, Fukdusi, some familiar names that I'm used to seeing. Thomas McDonald, Steve Holtz. Welcome, everybody. Thought I saw Manuel in here. So what I like to do to start these out is I'd like to give everyone a few minutes to kind of roll in. And I always like to start out with a pocket check. So everybody in the comments, go ahead and let us know what you got in your pockets. It doesn't have to be a Kizer. We love it if it is a Kizer. But today I am carrying an Azo design. I have the Brett in my pocket. So a cool integral G10 knife. This is what I've got. What does everyone else have? Wayne, what do you have in your pockets? Let's do a pocket check on you.
Well, I mean, I kind of carry a Thornton on me like all the time just because of my design. But then I also had this right here, Kizer Militar, probably the greatest Kizer ever made to this point. It's incredible. So
I was on the fence about the Militar, but I figured a lot of people were going to have the Militars. I figured you might have it, so I wanted to step a little bit away to a favorite of mine, and then it's Brett. So let's see what we've got. We've got some Holdras in there. Someone's got a Holt, nice Sage 5 lightweight, purple Militar. So you're not the only one with the purple Militar. Old school sheepdog, Dogfish, Civivi. Okay. Another Holdra. Denim Sheepdog, nice. Hi, Claire. Welcome to the live stream. So everyone, if Wayne or I miss any of your comments or questions, Claire will be down in the comments, and some of the other girls might be down in there too. So if we miss anything, feel free to ask them. They're amazing, and they always kind of carry the live stream. Let's see. Oh, someone's got the Militar with the Ultimate Scales. That is a White Mountain, a White Mountain exclusive. So everyone, I'm going to just kind of run through what the plan is for tonight. And then we're going to let Wayne kind of drive for a little bit. So what we're going to do is after this little check-in, we're going to go through and talk about some of the Kizer X You designs that were entered. We're going to announce the winner tonight. So we'll go through and look at all of them. We'll get some feedback from you guys. We'll kind of give our take on that. We'll show the scores from Kizer. Then we'll go back and show the voting scores, and we'll announce the winners that way. I have some exciting new products to show you guys. Wayne has some as well. So we're going to talk about those, and that is the Groom. You guys might have seen it from the thumbnail. And then I have a little presentation for you guys of some other products that are coming up in May. May is going to be a big month for us. We have 19 new releases in May. I'm going to show you a small little window of some of those cool releases. And then we're going to talk about some giveaways. Then we're just going to end on some giveaways. So what do you guys think of that? Everyone good with that? Let's see. Knife Wife is here. That's familiar. Marco, James, Angelo. Hello, everyone. Okay. For a couple days, someone got cut by their Militar. Oof. So the rule is, Wayne, and I'll extend this to you, is if I cut myself on the live stream, we do an extra giveaway. So if you cut yourself too, we'll do an extra giveaway. So.
All right. Is that a challenge?
All right. So let's see. No. We don't want any blood spilled on any live streams. It's a way to take an unfortunate event and turn it around. So
for sure.
All right. So yeah, we'll end on 2 giveaways, and the giveaways will be we have a couple different versions we're going to be showing of the Groom tonight, and the giveaway prize will be your choice of one of those versions. So Wayne, are you familiar with the Kizer X You? Like the idea behind it?
Some of it, yeah, not fully.
Yeah, so pretty much what we do is it's a way for us to extend out to the community and bring them into our process and what we do. It's a way of interacting and letting the community have feedback on the designs and growing new talent, because everyone, like you have your knife. You designed, all of us knife guys are doodling and drawing knife designs. And this is a way for people to be able to kind of share that part of their hobby with the world. So I'm going to go over what the rules were really quickly, and then I will let Wayne kind of present some of the designs that were submitted. So bear with me, and I'll share those with you guys real quick. Let's see. All right. Present, share screen. See. Not that one. Not that one. And here we go. We're going to share this one. So the way this is going to work is we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 entries. And Kizer, those are submitted to Kizer. We put a score on them. So if you can see right here, can you guys see this my screen, Wayne?
Yes.
All right. So the Kizer score is based on 4 criteria. And then we're going to take those scores, which we'll reveal tonight. We're going to take those and combine those with the voting scores from our Facebook group, which we'll reveal tonight. And that'll give us a final score. And then we will talk about what the prize will be. So pretty much what they did is they entered a design based off of the theme of sharing. And there's going to be a top prize. First place winner is going to get to sign a contract with Kizer. Second place is going to choose their favorite knife. And then the other participants in third place are going to get a 20% discount on any of the Kizers of their choice. And then this was the timeline. This opened up from March 31st to April 13th. Then we did the evaluation and the voting. And yesterday was the end at 9 p.m. We ended voting on those. So we accumulated all those, and I have those ready for you guys. So Wayne, why don't you go ahead and let's pull up in that Kizer X You presentation and start looking at some of the designs that were submitted.
All right, let's take a look here. There was some pretty cool ones there. Let's see. Oh, we're here already?
All right, so I've got your screen on right now. Yep, your screen's on there so they can see it.
All right, let's see here. Next slide. So here's the first one, the Anori. We can talk about each one and.
Yeah. Yep. So a little bit. I mean, so what I usually do is kind of do a synopsis of this one. As you can see, very clearly a Nessmuck, and that seems to be the inspiration. We can look at some of the specs real quick and just give your feedback. And you can have feedback, good or bad. And then I will kind of check the comments and see what everyone else is saying in chat. So go ahead and give your thoughts on this one. And then the Kizer scores are going to be in the bottom right corner, so you can let everyone know what those are.
All right, so we got an 83 on this one. And yeah, when it comes to like Nessmucks, I feel like you don't see enough of them. So Nessmucks always look a little unique to me. And yeah, I think this one's all right. It's a fixed blade. There's not a lot of fixed blades that get me super, super excited. But I do like the idea of a Nessmuck as a fixed blade. I could see that being very useful.
Yep, I agree. And I don't think it's a well enough established blade design for it to be in a folder. I think it'd have to be a very specific folder. So I think using a Nessmuck in a fixed blade as an entry makes the most sense. No, I like it. What's the overall length on this? All right, Wayne, I need you to convert the millimeters to inches for me.
Ooh. That's a tall task to ask.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. I'll pull up my handy dandy. Yeah. I'll pull up my handy dandy thing because we're probably going to need this for the rest of the stream. So I will pull up my converter. So, but overall, I like the stonewash. What's the handle material there? G10 or micarta, good choice.
Yeah.
So blade length, it'd be 3.5 inches on this. So that's a good size. All right, and let's see, where's our designer? I want to place the main emphasis on the thin blade, and I'm a big fan of that. Simplicity and utilitarian. Okay, so yeah, that's our first. What's that?
Oh, I thought you said, where's the designer? I saw his name up here.
So, oh, yeah. It took me a second to find it. But okay, very cool. So that's our first design, 83 Kizer score. And once we get through all of these, we'll go on and look at the voting score. So yeah, very cool. Pretty good for a fixed blade.
Next up here, Caleb Quimby, another fixed blade, kind of like a Barlow type fixed blade. Looking at a blade length of 3.5 inches.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for old school patterns,
I'll agree.
which
I
is the same
definitely
as the
like.
last one.
Say what?
Oh, I was saying this is about the same size as the last one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it looks. There's some knives you just look at and you can tell they're gonna feel real good in your hands, and I feel like that one would be very, very comfortable in the hand. Like the
And
Swedge.
so let's see. So we have people saying I love. People are saying they love this one. Choil needs to be a little bit bigger. Standard work knife. So a lot of people liking these first ones. Couple changes. Take off the nub for a guard and on the nest muck. Okay, so yeah, all right. So pretty well received. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on this one? Is this something you would carry?
I mean, to be honest, most fixed blades, I only carry fixed blades on like real specific uh types of days. Like if I'm on a hike, I'll carry a fixed blade, but then I'm also just as likely to carry a folder. So I carry a fixed blade like 5% of the time, to be totally honest. Not that I don't like them, I'm more of a folder guy. Um, but if I was going to carry a fixed blade, I could potentially see myself carrying that one. The only thing that would maybe have me think a little longer is it's a little longer than a fixed blade that I would like really EDC, like carry on a normal day. I would go for something a little smaller.
I like that they went traditional. You don't see a lot of production companies doing a traditional fixed blade quite like this, so I do like that. And you can see they did get the 91 on the Kizer score, so pretty good on the score. The Kizer team seemed to like it.
Yep, for sure. All right.
People say prefer folders. It's nice, but nothing to write home about.
This one's interesting. The Batarang, the very aggressive type of like a little recurve hawkbill type blade. What we got here? 86 for the score, designed by Halabar. Oh, I like it. I like the front flipper and
So,
that in the
I like that it was. Somebody says it looks like this. Looks like the tip would snap on it.
Yeah, it depends what you
People
do.
seem to be on the fixed blade. Person likes the Batarang, and I do kind of see it because that was clearly designed with the Batman Batarang in there. And I do think if you're going to incorporate that into a functional knife, this one did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
So if this is your Batarang, what blade steel are you putting on this?
a strong one, a very strong steel.
Yeah, a very tough one.
Yeah, yeah, that would be the first thing I look
Um,
at: toughness, then edge retention, and then everything else.
Someone says it looks like we have a front flipper, more of a self defense versus EDC. Someone suggested 3V or Magna for the blade steel. Might be a copyright issue with the name Batarang. I didn't think about that actually. But 86 on the score on this one. So, okay.
Kind of a surprising score.
And then
Higher
for
than
the overall, the blade length on this one is going to be coming in. Blade length on this one would have been 3 inches.
Okay,
So I
kinda
think we're
small.
going to be getting into a few that I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, a little bit smaller than what I
Okay.
would have thought.
So this here is the Microtech Stitch having a baby with the Roosevelt Rosie or the Oz Company Rosie. It's a Rosie and a Stitch.
Yeah,
It's Rosie and
that's a
Stitch.
great comparison. The Rosie and the Stitch. I personally like this one a lot. I think I like the textures that are playing. I like the angles. I like the double finger choil.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go ahead and kind of read off some of those specs there. Let's see what they say in the comments.
3.35 inches in blade length, 110 thousandths blade thickness, 4.52 inches in handle length, 14C 28N steel. So they're trying to like. This is somewhere to like if you're going to use titanium on the handle, you're almost best off to just use S35 because the balance of price there, it's just not going to be like if it's titanium handle. If you use 14C or S35, the price difference is going to be so minimal. You might as well use S35. But yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going for premium, you might as well go premium. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
I do like the name.
Someone says so. A lot of people like this one. Yeah, and the rock tech string, I do really like that. Someone says.
I just realized there's a front flipper tab up there.
Just realized what?
Is there jimping up there, like at the top of the front flipper? So that would be even more interesting to see how well all those would work. That's cool.
Yes. So someone said this one almost got their vote, but not quite. So I'm curious what that person would have voted on. A couple people did vote for this one. And yeah, this one was the first one that I stopped when I went through the designs and I kind of looked at it, and I see a lot of potential there. But I like your analogy of it's a stitch and a rosy. Someone called it the stitchuzi or something. They took the names and mashed together. It's kind of like a Clydesdale should be. This is eventually premium would sell. Okay, very cool. So yeah, this was the first one that really kind of like tickles the knife guy in me. I got a little excited about this one.
Same here. Me too.
I like that they're using TA all the way around too.
Oh, for sure. This one, the Kizer Qual.
I went back and forth on the name, and I think it's Qual.
Qual. Okay. What really the first thing that stuck out to me on this was, thank God there's a front flipper, because the thumb disc looks way too small if that's even supposed to be functional. I don't know if that's just there for like a colorful pop or what, but I would be very curious to see how functional a thumb disc that small is. But it's got the front flipper, so it's still, it's going to be good to deploy.
So I don't know if it's controversial or not, but I like the thumb disc. I'm an old school, like I've always liked them.
Oh,
and then the thing that I wonder about is if it's placed right. If it's placed right, I think it would be good. So if you look at a knife like
this one right here,
I'm trying to think of a knife with a really small thumb stud that opens really well.
Zero. That's like the perfect thumb disc knife for me. I love this one.
Yep. So maybe a little bit of a bigger thumb disc then for you.
Yeah, and again, it's like you'd have to just try it to know for sure. But I feel like I would prefer a slightly bigger thumb disc. Yeah.
Someone says, great knife, great design, gentleman folder. It just needs a new name. So overall, I read some of the details. So if you read some of the details, they went aluminum on the body, which I thought was interesting. Pretty cool. And I like that they have interchangeable inlays.
That's cool. That's always cool to have that customization option.
Yep.
Yeah,
so the whole idea behind this version, this one got a 92. And I think part of that is because the idea of sharing and swapping parts with people in the community. So, everyone gets the same knife, but you can trade parts back and forth. So if you're looking at those inlays, which one are you picking?
To start off, probably that dark matter fat carbon, whatever is on the actual knife itself right now. It almost looks like a teal type of resin in there, and with the fat carbon or the carbon fiber. That's cool. Maybe it's glow. I don't know.
Yeah, no, very cool. So, what was the blade length on this one? Blade length 179.
No, that's overall.
Blade length is 74. Pull up my handy dandy converter.
Blade length is 74.
Okay. So 2.9 inches. So they're definitely going for the gentleman folder. I like it. I like the lines. I like how simple it is. Someone said it's a classy Feist, which I thought was an interesting analogy. So, yeah, very cool.
All right.
Really high score, 92.
Yeah, that's a good one. This one kind of got my attention. This one was This one was a little different. The handle really stuck out. This is the Arco by Travis Leisner. 81. You know what this reminds me of? The Concept Goblin. Like right away. Concept Goblin.
Interesting. So why did this one stand out to you? You said the handle.
I like the blade shape, and then the handle was just kind of like the way the handle kind of worked with the blade, but then also just like the massive. Usually, I don't see handles with that big of like a curve on it, but in the closed position, I really like the lines from a closed position. And my only real question is how the handle would feel in hand, where the kind of like where the deepest arc and curve is. Kind of like just below the pivot. I'm curious as to how that feels in hand.
I think it works. So, for example, I don't know if you're familiar with the CRKT Minimalist, how it has the finger groove handles. My daughter, I got her the Flightanium Jade one, actually at Rivers Edge Cutlery when we were there. I got her that thing, and the ergonomics, and it has a very kind of similar big like dip in here and very bulbous handle. The ergonomics changed completely, and it's a much better knife. So I think that actually the ergonomics on this would be pretty interesting. Let's see what everyone says in the comments. Someone says has a Isham vibe. That carbon looks good.
I see the Isham vibes there for sure.
I like the Arco, but it's not my favorite. They said it's like an Goblin XL with better lines. Not liking the flipper tab. There's more of a choil near the blade, so it's similar to an Islamic design. Okay, yeah, actually, I could see that. That makes it up. So made it so you're mostly in the choke up position. So this one got a score of 81. The pocket clip is interesting to me on this one as well. It looks a little chunky for my taste on pocket clips, but that's me.
You know, it's chunky, but it would probably feel really good in the hand because those bases, just like this Kizer, I love this Kizer Huntsman to where the clip is so wide, it just like feels like part of the handle. And it just feels really, really good in hand. I'm a big fan of the wide clips. That one just looks like it has like an abrupt end to the clip. Like it just stops all of a sudden. I don't know. But
so what's the blade length on this one? Let's see.
3.3 inches.
3.3 inches. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than I thought.
Decent sized knife.
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than I thought, actually.
Yeah, it's really like the GAWs. Someone said
and these are titanium. Yep, with better lines.
So, yeah.
Okay, very cool. So 81 on the Kizer score.
All right. This one here was arguably my favorite. I don't know if I'm certain about that, but I really like this hamster. Bigger knife, bigger blade. This is a knife that I would think would be small, but when you actually do the conversion of the blade length at 89 millimeters, that's a decent sized blade. It's going to be a chunky blade too, a big wide one. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm 3.5 inches. So what gets me on this one is the grind. Like, look at all the grinding that you're going to have to do on this knife. Because even with the fuller, right, you're grinding that into the blade, and then you're chopping all this off at the top, like, and then you got that, man. So this is almost. I think it's one grind away from being a nightmare grind.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure how I feel about the pattern on that handle. The pattern looks a little like crazy, but just the blade and handle shape, I feel like I would like that knife a lot. Just looks cool.
So someone did point out it has a nice tall hollow grind. So that would be a cutting dream. Like that's going through anything.
Yeah.
Nice tall hollow grind. So some people do like the hamster. I'm seeing a couple of those. What's the weight on this one? Well, I guess they wouldn't know until they had materials. No, because they wouldn't know until they actually got it together because it's all conceptual. So no weights on any of these likely. Someone said they should call it the Kratos, which that's actually very fitting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that compound grind too, to where the tip
Um,
is going to have a little more strength with the flat grind right at the end of the tip there. I like that.
so this one is interesting to me, but if I only had one or two votes, this isn't one that I'm going to vote on. It's just a little too crazy for me, which I know for some people that's what they want. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't have ever thought the Momo would be a knife that I would like, and I love the Momo, so I might be wrong. This one got an 82.
Solid knife. All right, moving on. What? There we go. The Perrin by Alexander
Yeah.
Lev.
So I'm gonna just come out and say this one was one of my favorites. I love this thing. This looks like a full custom. I love the detail work on this. And this person's not a knife maker. They definitely know how to like give it the look and touches of a custom knife.
I like everything about this knife except for the way that they have the grinds in there. I've never been a big fan of. I like compound grinds, but just that subtle, abrupt change from hollow to flat, the way they have that in there, I don't love that. But I like a lot of things about the knife.
I mean, I love the thumb stud placement. I love the subtle front flipper. The way the lines from the like right on the back spacer, I think it looks amazing. So in just the marble carbon fiber, which I don't think you see, I don't think marble carbon fiber gets enough love in the production knife world. So I like to see that. The anodized pivot, is it Timascus or anodized? I don't know if it says.
It doesn't specify. Does not
Rever-
specify.
Reversible pocket clip. So reversible pocket clip, dual hollow grind. So it's going to cut amazingly, but you do get the strength of the tip, kind of like on the other one. I just, to me, this looks like a custom knife, and I love the design. Functionally, I don't know if it's the best knife on the list, but design wise, this one is the one that that stood out the most to me. Someone says it looks like it would feel good in hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a 91. Everyone. So this one still. So Steve says he likes everything about it except for the front flipper, which I think we live in the world of the front flipper now. I don't think it's going anywhere.
No, for sure. The front flipper should have stayed. It is nice though. I will say, as much as I love a front flipper, I love like the perfect front flipper for me is minimal but very easy to actuate. Like the more minimal and the easier to actuate is like the perfect front flipper. But yeah, no, I like those. I like.
Someone just made a good point that the pocket clip should be a. Someone said the pocket clip should be a milled pocket clip, and I kind of agree with that actually, because everything else looks so top notch. I think the pocket clip would be better off milled.
I don't disagree. Yeah, I love
Black Heron.
Sometimes I feel like the titanium deep carry.
So do I. And then someone says there's an O knife that's similar with that grind called the Heron.
Have not seen that one. I've not seen that one.
I haven't either. I'm not familiar with it.
But
okay.
Is that
Mike says hi, Wayne.
Who says that?
Mike Reese says, hey, Wayne.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I have the chats minimized right now, so because I blew up the slideshow so I can actually read the specs and everything. It was hard to see that.
Yep. Nope.
All right.
That's kind of that works out. I'm just gonna read the comments as we go through, so that'll work perfect.
Cool. This one was pretty cool too. The Viper. This is a knife that I feel like it kind of looks like some other knives. I just can't put my finger on it, but I still think like it's a decent design. 4.5.
I'm of the same mind. When I first saw this, I was trying to figure out what it was as well, and I can't say that there is anything like it. So maybe someone in the comments can.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like it looks like something else. But it sounds really stupid to say though. It looks like something else, but I don't know what. So yeah, I don't know. But But no, it's like it's a nice blade shape.
Well, I don't think it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it comes from anything else specifically. I think just each part is just kind of common from other knives that we've seen, and then when you put them together, they kind of tend to look like it. Because I mean, well, let's be honest, a lot of knives have been designed over the years, so some things are going to look like some things.
Yeah, for sure. I think this was the first one that has a crossbar lock on the list, wasn't it? I don't think anything else had a crossbar lock.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think you're right, actually. So let's see. Do they give the blade length 3.4 inches? So it's a big full size knife.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Decent knife. Decent knife. I feel like the pocket clip looks a little too squarish, too squared
So
off
within the
for
knife-
everything else. Kind of round that pocket clip off a little somewhere. Give a little more curves.
Okay, all right. Let's see. BEDCs, they came in on that parent being up there. That's a beauty. James Gibson likes this one. Someone said it has Vosteed raccoon vibes, but in a good way.
Raccoon.
And so that's good. Looks like a big brother to the sub 3 OBK. Actually, yeah, a little bit of a different blade.
That shape. I kind of see. I see that a little more. Yeah.
So yeah, I think pretty much people are positive on it. Just yeah. So yeah, no, I definitely can see a little bit of that. Next one's interesting. In a weird way, it's interesting to me.
Big iron. By question max. 3.5 inch blade length, 4.3
yeah, so
inch length.
This one's for, I don't know why. I love that the blade has a bigger profile than the handle almost. Like I think visually that's appealing to me.
It kind of looks like a Kivis design handle, but then the blade is like something all on its own. The blade is like so different.
And I think the name is very fitting for it. Like, yeah, the name's very fitting for this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it says it's a frame lock. I think it means liner lock. Methods, front flipper. This is a knife that's going to whack out. Like when you take that thumb stud and you deploy it, that knife's going to have a big old whack to it when it opens up, which would be really. I think that would be kind of cool.
I'm curious as to
based on an old country ballad written and performed by Marty Robbins.
That's fun.
Curious as to what?
I'm curious as to like the texture. So if you look at like the design on the thumb stud, that looks like a gnarly thumb stud, one where it's kind of domed, but it has like a lot of texture on
it. Someone said the pocket clip needs to be moved to the center because it would be a hot spot where it's at right there.
I agree.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that. Someone pointed out there's no sharpening choil. So Pepper Garm says there's no sharpening choil. Manuel Mello doesn't do it for him. Yeah, so a couple people on the sharpening choil. Ooh, I'm not gonna. Okay, so people are kind of hit or miss on it. Oh, here we go. Someone says it reminds them of an extreme ratio frame rock. I can kind of see this being an extreme ratio knife.
Yeah, for sure. Huh. Interesting. I'd say this is definitely the biggest wild card of all the knives. This is one that was like, okay, interesting, very interesting.
All right, so you want to just kind of start back at one, and we'll spend 5 to 10 seconds just relooking at each single one, and then I'm going to take the screen and we're going to go over the voting scores. So everyone will relook at the Kizer scores one last time.
Okay, there's the Anori. Oh, you said you're going to take over the screen?
83.
83.
No, we'll go after we scroll through these one more time. I'll just take over and we'll go through the voting scores.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so the Inori with 83. And then we have the, well, there's no name for this one. The Caleb Quimby, we'll call it, 91. Solid fixed blade.
Okay.
The Batarang with a score of 86. The Rock Slide, probably my favorite, with a score of 86. The Kizer Quoll, score of 92. The Arco, score of 81. The Hamster, the score of 82. Probably my second favorite. The Perrin with a score of 91. It's a solid one.
It's my favorite.
The Viper with a score of 83. And last but not least, the Big Iron, the score of 78.
The Big Iron. It's already growing on you, I can tell.
I like the name. I do like the name.
All right. Okay, so your screen, I've got rid of that, everyone. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you my screen. It doesn't go down in slides. It's going to kind of reveal all the data at once. So I'm going to present that, and then we'll kind of run through it. So bear with me while I pull it up. Not that one. Okay, so here we go. Drum roll. Boom, 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 boom. Here's the scores for Kizer X You Winter 2024. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
So we had 612 votes on it. This is a little bit of a bar graph, and you can see the top 3 designs were the Rock Slide, the Quoll, and the Perrin. It's all really close. So I'm going to go down to the next one, and I will show you the actual vote counts. So here are the vote counts, and I've already gone through and kind of tallied them up. The one with the most votes is going to be the Quoll with 176 votes, followed by the Perrin with 172, followed by the Rock Slide with 129. So the Quoll had 28.1% of the vote. The Perrin had, the Quoll had 28.76% of the vote. The Perrin had 28.1, and then the Rock Slide at 21.8, and then everything else is pretty split up between them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the top here so you guys can see how it was broken up. And then I have over here, I have a sheet with the top 3, and I'll announce those, and then everybody else will be kind of considered the participants of that. So your Kizer Winter X You 2024 winner is going to be the Quoll. So that had a Kizer score of 92 and a fan score of 100. So first place gets 100, second place gets 95, third place 90, fourth place 85, so on and so forth. So the Quoll had a total combined score of 192. The Perrin was in second place with a Kizer score of 91 and a fan score of 95 for a total score of 186. And that was followed up by the Rock Slide with a Kizer score of 86 and a fan score of 90. And then the rest of them, we'll get those added up later, and we can post the final results for everything else. But congratulations to those 3. The Quoll is your Kizer X You 2024 winter winner, followed by this Perrin in second place, and then the Rock Slide in third place. So congratulations to everybody. Mike Reese says, who votes for this? That's going to be the people in the Kizer Facebook group. So if you're a member of the Facebook group, you get to see a poll that pops up. Members of the group submit these designs. And then it's a way for us to interact with our community and our Facebook group. And then the members also get to vote on this as well as the Kizer. So congratulations, everybody who entered. A lot of great designs. So the next knife we will be seeing from the Kizer X You is the Quoll. The Quoll will be coming to life.
Nice. Awesome.
All right, let's see. So reaction seems to be pretty good. Everyone's pretty happy. Congratulations to all the finalists. Awesome. A lot of love for the Quoll in here as well. Congrats to the designer. Yeah, very cool, very cool. So one of the things that I want to do now, we have announced our Kizer X You winter. Congratulations again to the Cool with the Kizer's final Kizer score of 192. Wayne, you want to look at some new products? I got a couple of knives over here. I think you've got a few of them as well. Is that correct?
Yes. I think I got the same ones you got. Do it.
So I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Ready? All right, some of you guys, if you've seen the thumbnail for this video, and if you're in the Facebook group, you'll have already seen this. This is the Groom. Can you guys see that? Nice and clear. Yeah. So which version do you have there?
I have the Ultim, but then I have the other two right here too. So I love Ultim with flat hardware. So I like that.
Yes, I agree.
You got the carbon fiber.
So this is an interesting little knife. This is called the Groom. Yep. And we have carbon fiber as well. So we have 3 versions here for you guys to take a look at. Now this is a small EDC fixed blade. This was designed by a Polish designer. Let me see if I can get the full thing there. I'm going to try to pronounce his name. No promises if I can. I believe it's Maciej Torbe from Poland. So he designed this knife. He actually mostly makes mid-sized to large heavy-duty fixed blades, but he really wanted a small compact knife. He likes playing around with swedges and angles and jimping, and that's where this guy comes in. So I'm very curious what you guys all think about this. There it is. Let me go down to the comments. Pointy, yeah, pointy. It's got 2 finger twirls here. It's got jimping on the back. So nice little, just a kind of a companion fixed blade, I would think. Something that you would have as a backup, or if you're just doing some light duty cutting tasks.
Yeah, I will say when I first pulled this
Wayne has the denim one right now. So
when I first pulled this out of the box, I was very questionable of it. It just very weird, but it's one of those knives where you wouldn't think it would feel that good at all in your hand, but once you get it in your hand, it works pretty well, surprisingly well.
Yeah, so James Gibson actually just asked, how is it in the hand? So I have a medium-sized hand, and I would say it's pretty good for a medium-sized hand. For a large hand, probably not. But there is room. You can choke back. And what I actually did is I put a lanyard on one of them. So if you got a large hand and you're going to work back off the knife a little bit, a lanyard is a perfect accoutrement for your little fixed blade. Maybe throw a bead on there. But for a medium hand, it works pretty dang good, I think. It's a really thin profile this way, so it's not super bulky, and it's got jimping on the top as well. And I like the blade shape very much.
Yeah, I love the blade shape. I've always, my biggest question with this knife was why they didn't finish the inlay material like to the back of the handle, or to fill out this empty spot here, or like leave a little hole for a lanyard but still fill it out further in the back.
Also, someone mentioned clipping it to a backpack.
Okay.
So that would be something that I could see doing, because it is a small, like this. So there's a joke in the backpacking and the hiking community about like how many ounces can you shed, and the joke is essentially they shed all their gear to be as minimal as possible. And I think a little lightweight knife like this one, I think the denim version comes in at 3.1 ounces, which I'm going to read off the specs actually really quick because I know some of these guys are probably asking. It ought to have a lanyard. So anyways, let me read off the specs real quick. Price on this is going to be $46. Your steel is D2. Obviously, we have a carbon fiber version here. Okay. We have a Ultim version here. I'm a sucker for Ultim, but I'm actually really surprised by the denim version. It just feels quite a bit lighter, and with that being that micarta, you get an interesting tactile grip to the knife. that I think really helps it out, where you might not get that with the carbon fiber or the Ultim. So I think that lends itself to some consideration. Your handle length or your blade length is 3.08 inches. Your handle length is 3.67 for an overall length of 6.76 inches. You've got a flat grind, and depending on the handle material, it's going to go from 3.1 to 3.6 ounces. So this denim micarta is going to be the lightest of the three. Let's see. Good. Someone says good camping knife, a small thick C, 3 to 4 is perfect. Someone said boot knife. And then one of the nice things is this is probably my favorite Kydex clip that we do. So this is going to affix to your belt like this, where you just slide it over your belt and just like that. And you pop that open, and it's real easy to get on and off the belt. You can take this off if you want, and you could. This would be one of those knives where if I have an option to carry it on the belt, I usually do, but I could almost do this for me being a neck knife style, because you can take this off and you can loop it through the top here, and not have a super big profile. I think I like that this could be a fixed blade on the hip or a neck knife. A little bit of versatility there. Any questions on the Groom for you guys? Let's see. It's going to ask to see that setup. Yep. Happy to show you guys. So yeah, $46 right here for you. Coated D2 with 3 handle materials, Kydex sheath with that clip that I love, and I'm pretty sure you guys all do too. So yeah, and then maybe this comes out and does really well, and then we do some DLC versions with some interesting materials. So yeah, never know. What are the three? Which of the three is your favorite, Wayne?
Probably I'm really going back and forth between the Ultim and the micarta. Your point to the extra little bit of grip on the micarta version may actually do it for me, and I think this denim micarta I think will also patina really nice over time to where it'll darken up, and that'll look really good with the rest of the black. So probably the micarta version. Yeah, micarta.
And the micarta one is quite a bit lighter too. So, and then since this has the Ultim on it, you guys can see it is skeletonized through. So if you guys like to have a paracord wrap on the handle, which I've done on a few of my knives before, this is something that you could take these scales off. You can trade them out, and you could do a paracord wrap on this if you really wanted. So there you can kind of see the light coming through. This is going to be skeletonized. All right, so let's see what everyone thinks. So Claire has the specs in the comments. So if you missed them, go ahead and scroll on up. She'll have those for you. Let's see, carbon fiber. People like the carbon fiber. Can the lanyard hole be a bottle opener? I wonder.
Yeah. I don't think so. I'd be surprised.
You don't think so?
I mean,
I don't have a bottle. I don't have a bottle. Wayne, you don't have a bottle?
I got a can.
I mean, I can do it with a lighter, so I think I could. There you go. I think I could probably make that work in a pinch. I bet you that could work in a pinch if needed.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone says it's a must buy for me if it's still 40 in the Ultim. It'd be tight, but I think. All right, so now I'm going to try this out. So tomorrow I'm going to go to the store and buy something that has a pop top or has an actual cap on it. Let's see. Anything? Did I miss anything? When does it come to market? So it's going to come in May. Anything that you guys see from this point in the live stream forward is all subject to change. That can be the time that it comes out, the configurations, the price, and all that. Because once we get done looking at this a little bit longer, I'm going to show you guys a slideshow presentation of some new products that we have coming out, and some pretty interesting ones as well. Some things that you guys haven't seen before. So I think I might like the Ultim best because apparently I keep holding that one. So there's the denim.
I like that.
All right. So overall, yeah, $46, pretty good. Let's see what we got going now. So I think I'm ready to show you guys some of the new products. What do you guys think? You guys want to see some new products? You guys have any questions about the Groom? Don't forget to Hulk smash the like button. Thank you, Mullen. Yes, everyone, go ahead and click the like button if you can. All right, it's a nice backup knife. Not a fan of fixies, but it's unique enough to have you interested. I'd like it in a different steel. D2. Yeah, nope, I get it. We hear you guys on the D2. Some of these were, already in production before we decided to work with some new stuff, and it's actually a decent budget steel. So we're gonna still use it in some stuff, but some of the other things that you guys asked for, we're very mindful of that. So we're definitely trying to offer some stuff outside of D2, and we're actually going to show you a fixed blade actually here in a few minutes that is not D2. So I'm happy to show that off. Everyone says new products, new products, new products. Okay. Claire says the things that you guys are seeing from the Groom moving forward is essentially going to be released at the end of May. So Wayne, can you do me a favor? Once I share my screen, I'm probably won't be able to see the comments anymore. So once I start showing off these new products, if anyone's asking any questions, you can go ahead and shoot them through to me.
Sounds good.
All right. So, all right, guys, I am very happy to share my screen, and let me see if I can get it. All right, share. All right, let me know if you guys can see what we got going on. Can you guys see my screen?
I think they can. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate
Yep. All right.
He enjoys my taste in music.
Okay, guys, here we go. May release sneak peek, live stream eyes only. You guys get first look at this. The first one that you guys are going to get to see is a knife that you guys know, but haven't seen anything from us like it. That is, we have the Amicus in FRN. So what's interesting is in our last live stream, people wanted us to start using FRN. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of already knew it was coming, but I didn't give it away, I don't think. And I asked you guys, what are some of the things that you wanted to see? So pretty excited for this one. So this is the Amicus. You guys all know and love it. We've got some awesome new colorways coming with FRN. As you can see, we have the blacked out with the white. And if you're like me and you like the RIT dye, that can be a lot of fun. And I actually asked in the Facebook group the other day, what are some colorways you guys like to see? One of the ones that I brought up was orange. So we have an orange colorway as well. And so this is, these are going to be the same traditional button lock for the Amicus that you guys are familiar with. Just a little bit of a lighter, thinner material on this. Make it a little more of a light duty, affordable knife. And then we have a black version with the satin as well. So these are coming out in the May release. Like I said, May is going to have 19 products. We're just getting a small taste of those right now. So I'm going to go through these one more time, and then I'll get to the specs of them. So we have a blue with satin. We have a white with black. We have an orange and black. And then we have the black. And so here are your specs for the Amicus FRN. Like I said, these are mostly set, but they are kind of far out. So bear with us on the time to get these out to you. So price on this, $39. You're going to have a button lock. Your steel is going to be Nitro V, 61 to 62 HRC. Colors available are going to be blue, orange, white, and black. Blade length is 2.95 inches. I mean, you guys can read all of it. Sorry, it's just a habit to go through and read all the things about this one. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I'll share back again because I want to see what everyone is saying about the Amicus. So Nitro V, nice.
I was surprised to see Nitro V. Nitro V was nice. Yeah.
People want Nitro V if thinking of grabbing. So Kazoid wants to know 19 new knives, including color variants. Yes. So we just saw four right there, which means the other knives we have a couple variants. I think that might be the one with the most variants. 4 might be the most of one model. Excuse me 1 second. I've had some allergies, so I'm going to clear my throat. So a couple of different color colorways that I'm seeing: purple, black, yellow, black, make good color combos. A lot of good things there. Someone likes the blue one. You know, the blue one kind of reminds me of the K-Bar Dozer back in the day. I used to love my FRN blue K-Bar Dozer. I think it was about the same price. So that one's going to bring back some nostalgia for me. Nitro V is a great choice. Looks like people are pretty happy with the Nitro V and FRN. Okay. Great. So, hey, what's your favorite colorway of those ones?
I think I'd probably just like the black. Just the black best. The black with the non-coated blade.
Really?
Yeah. I think I like that one the most.
So the blue does it for me just because of nostalgia value. But I also like the white because I like the rip dye a lot. So I would probably like to do like black and white stripes on this to make it look kind of cool. But I think that would be kind of fun.
Nice.
So, all right, there are your specs. Next one coming up is the Dawn. Excuse me, my throat. I apologize again. So this is one version of the Dawn. That is a titanium handle. Here is your other version of the Dawn. Also a titanium handle. This is just gold anodized, similar to the what was the little knife called with the gold anodization. But yeah, so this is going to be gold anodized titanium.
The Mercury.
So there's the Mercury. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. So here is the other side of it. So you can see it has a nice milled titanium pocket clip. It does have a front flipper. What do you think on this one so far, Wayne?
That was pretty cool. When I first saw the picture of it, I was trying to ask myself, is that going to be a regular flipper or a front flipper? And the next picture answered my question. It's an interesting looking knife. Yeah, excited to get that one in hand. Like the lines on it. Kind of like that.
Yeah, same too. Your specs are 169. Frame lock S35VN. Your colorways are going to be silver tie, gold tie. Bled length is 3.16. Handle 4.62. Overall 7.7. 4.6 weight. Flat grind. 3D non-reversible clip. Yeah, so that one's interesting. I like. Normally, I'm a big fan of anodization, but for some reason, the tie with just that little touch of gold in the pivot, that one stands out a little bit to me. I want to see what people are saying. I apologize about my voice, everybody. It's probably going to start going out really soon. Looks nice. Like, custom anodization on that one would be fun because of the lines. All right. So Knifewise says, I'd like to see some tweaks for 170. Hey, give us your feedback. We always like to hear it. Just how wide is it closed? Dwayne, I don't know. The only physical ones that I've handled of the new releases are these ones, are the Groom. So these are the only ones I've physically handled. The rest of them are still in various stages of production, planning on coming out at the end of May. All right. So looks good. Just take my money. I love when people are like, just take my money, because that means you hit them on something that stands out to them. Someone says it looks like a reverse flake, easy. Wolfman Wash, yes. I think somebody mentioned it. The price is $39 for the Amicus and FRN. All right, on to the next one. We will go. All right, let's see. All right, so this is the Dawn. Once again, for some of the people that lost connection, I'll just quickly scroll through all these, starting back with these. So you've got your Amicuses, 4 different colorways, Nitro V Steel, $39. Excuse me. You have the Dawn, 2 titanium variants. There you go. For $169. Coming up next, we have a knife that you guys all know, the Harpoon Mini. This is coming back with a Ultim handle, coated 3V blade, $69. I think the Harpoon has a pretty strong following. I know a lot of people like it. I know a lot of our dealers like this one as well. So this is something else that will be coming out in May, bringing back a popular knife in a popular steel. I love 3V for $70. I love that we offer that.
That's nice. I like that's more my
So let's
size.
see.
For
I'm
like,
gonna go ahead and jump back. Have you ever handled the harpoon, Wayne?
You know, I have not. That is one of the very few Kizers that I've not handled.
People are liking, so it has it's pretty good in hand. People have been waiting for a mini in good steel. I'm glad to see. So someone said, I'm glad to see they listed their HRCs. That's just a conversation. It took us a while to kind of have them. Like at the end of the day, people want to see it. So if we have the information, we might as well provide it. It's just the more information we can share, the better. Maverick Customs, I believe that was the designer of the harpoon. I'm almost 90% sure. Someone says need the mini Pelican back, but with better steel. Mini Pelican was a nice design, actually. Let's see, the Dawn is gorgeous. Love the harpoon mini. Someone has Josh Wheeler has the full size and 10V. The full size is a good knife, so I'm really interested. As someone who likes small fixed blades, I prefer smaller fixed blades. I'm looking forward to the mini harpoon. Excuse me. Okay, next up, we're going to share another one. Let's see. Okay, so there is the harpoon mini. Next up is the nice guy.
Ooh.
So this one is going to be very reminiscent of a designer that we've seen a couple times tonight. You saw it when I had my brat. You saw it with the Amicus. Very much an ASO design. This is a new offering from him. We have 3 versions here. So your top version is carbon fiber G10 laminate. Your middle one here is going to be aluminum with a black coating. And then your bottom one here is going to be G10. So this is the nice guy. Here's just the opposite side for you. You can see you have a reversible clip, flipper tab, very comfortable handle. And I think that's one thing he does really well. He does a really good handle. I mean, he does a nice play too. Like I like the generous finger twirl here on this one. Yeah. But this is very much a reminiscent design of some of the things that he's done with a few changes. Here are your specs. And so $49 to $59, depending on the version of the knife. This is going to be a flipper. So $49.59, you're getting carbon fiber laminate, you're getting aluminum, nitro V steel. Once again, this one is 61 to 62. Color is not silver tie gold. I forgot to change that. So your colors are carbon fiber, G10, and aluminum. 2.84 inches, 3.86 overall, 6.7 overall, 3.86 handle length. Your weight comes in from 2.56 to 2.8, flat grind, reversible, and deep carry pocket clip.
I like
so that. Of those ones, which are you guys the most excited for? That one? Let's see what we've got. So those are the ones that I can show you right now. Of the 19 that are coming, that's a quick preview. Obviously, we're going to be having another live stream where we do a full reveal of all the products. I'll have some in hand. We can handle them, answer some more questions a little bit more in depth. Like the one person asking the question, like how is the thickness of the Dawn when it's closed at the base? Once we get some of those in hand, I can do that. I'd like to see the aluminum in different colors. So is that for BEDC? I'm assuming you're referring to the nice guy, which I think is a cool name for a knife. The nice guy. And so, yep, Claire's saying our next live we'll have a lot more details on the next one, but we just wanted to be able to give you guys a little bit of a window into what's coming. So everyone, I'm very curious, everyone's favorite. Wayne, which one's your favorite out of that full bunch?
Oh, it's very close between the nice guy and the one right before that, the front flipper. Can't remember the name of it. But yeah, the last two.
The Dawn?
The Dawn, yeah. Yeah, I like both of those.
I think the nice guy would probably win me over in the long run, but I know this is going to sound funny, but I'm going with the Amicus and FRN. I love the Amicus. I've done so many videos on Amicus. I love it. I love good FRN. I love a budget knife with nitro V steel and a button lock. for under 40 bucks. I'm pretty excited about that. So for me, I think it's the Amicus. Also the Harpoon Mini in 3V. I love 3V for under 70. Let's see what everyone is saying. People like the Dawn, Mini Harpoon, Amicus, the Dawn. A lot of Dawns. Okay. Mini Harpoon. Nice guy. So we got another nice guy. And I think the nice guy, after handling it, probably the aluminum version, because I love that coating on that aluminum. That one would probably win me over in the long run. But all right, guys. Let's see. We've gone through all of those. Any final questions on any of the new knives that we just shown? Like I said, we don't have all the details. It's just a quick preview of some of the products to come. Manual wants Amicus XL. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Nice guy aluminum. Okay. I think we are pretty close to a giveaway. Wayne, have you seen our giveaways before on how we do those?
It's been a minute. Need a refresher.
Okay, yes. So pretty much what we'll do is I would say something like hashtag Go Amicus or hashtag I love EDC or hashtag Kizer rules. So we would just come up with a hashtag, kind of think of one, and then you'll tell the audience, and then we'll count to 3, and they'll just start entering it in the comments. I know you tried to get the giveaway tool work earlier and it wasn't working for you, so I'll go ahead and I'll drive the giveaway. If you want to just come up with the hashtag for these guys. Kazoid wants to know what's in the giveaway pool this time. So Kazoid, you are going to get your selection of any of the 3 variants of the Groom. Let's see if I can do this without cutting myself. I did it earlier. Okay, so we have 3 versions of the Groom. We have an Ultim, which is here, carbon fiber in the middle, and a denim micarta. And it comes with a Kydex sheath with the really cool clip that clips onto the belt right over top. So you get your choice of one of those. Okay. William Birch wants a Momo. Not this time, William. Not this time. Let's see. Amicus and milled aluminum. Integral would be a cool choice. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. So you can go ahead and kind of think of a hashtag, Wayne. Let me know when you got it.
Okay, for the hashtag in
Once
honor
you get it in your
of
head.
for the new Kizer products and for the fact that I am ready for the Indy 500 in May. There's a lot of good things coming out in May. So the hashtag is going to be May Fever. Okay. May Fever.
May Fever. Man, you're so much better at those than I am. Excuse me. I'm going to share my screen. Giveaway tool. All right, you guys go ahead and get started. So I'm going to put it in here. Hashtag May Fever. And actually, it had a little bit of snow today at my house. So I'm actually ready for May as well. So, okay. Let's see. We have 149 people watching the stream. I would love to get 125 comments from you guys. There always seems to be about 25 or 30 people that don't enter. I'm not sure why. So let's see if we can get 125 of you guys going. Let's see, we're up to 61. All right, guys, it's hashtag May Fever. You can see it there on my screen. Let's see, we can run that up. We're at 90. Okay, we're at 100. I feel like 125 is pretty reasonable. Yeah, guys, let's get going. This is your chance to win a knife before it's even out, and you get your chance. And your chances of winning are, let's see, 1 in 100, 1 in 150. That's pretty good odds. Oh, Dwayne Letterman's here. I thought I said David Letterman at first. Dwayne Letterman. So we are at 117. I'll let it run for maybe 1 more minute to see if we can bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. We can do 125. All right, 119. Let's see what we've got. Boom, 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 boom. 120. Let's go 120, 125. I'll let it run for about 30 more seconds. And if we don't hit that, then we will we'll just do the draw. 123. Come on, 2 more. If you're watching and you haven't entered, enter hashtag Mayfever for your chance to win your choice of the new Groom. 124, 1 more. There we go. 126. So we're going to draw in 3, 2, and 1, and drum roll. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for entering. Thomas McDonald, congratulations.
Congratulations, Thomas.
All right. So, Thomas, it's kind of customary. You get to call out which version of the prize you would like to win. So why don't you let us know, Thomas, which version you would like to win of the Groom? You have a Ultim one, carbon fiber. I threw the lanyard on here. Ignore the lanyard. The lanyard does not come with it. And then you have the denim. So, Thomas, give us a shout out. While we wait for Thomas to sound off, Wayne, since I've got you here, I got to ask, what is your ideal Kizer?
My ideal Kizer?
Your ideal Kizer. What is in Wayne is in charge of Kizer for one day. They're gonna put it to market. You just have to say the word.
You guys just have to let me design a knife and you'd find out. Touche. Touche.
See, Thomas McDaniel picked the Ultim. I mean, the ladies are listening. They're listening. Thomas McDonald picks the Ultim. So, sorry if I bumped the mic. Thomas, there is your knife. Go ahead and message us. It sounds like you've won before, so I think you might know the procedure. Go ahead and get a hold of the ladies in the Facebook group, and yeah, we'll get you going. Okay, let's see. Perfect Wayne Kizer collab. Josh Wheeler wants the Kizer collab with Wayne Sharpworld.
Let's make it happen.
Stronghold, congratulations. All right, Wade, we got one more winner that we can choose. Why don't you go ahead and can you think of another really good hashtag? The last one was really good.
Let's do. Oh, now you put me on the spot. Let's do.
Yes, it's not so easy on the spot.
Let's go. Ooh, dude, you got me feeling stupid now, Jeremy. Let's go.
That's okay. Here.
I don't know.
Let's do something EDC related. How about hashtag thank you, Wayne, for joining us tonight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do hashtag thank you, Wayne. So I'm going to share my screen. And then you guys can see. Boom. Boom. Oh, hashtag Wayne's World. Yes, why not? No. So, all right. That's why I haven't done the draw yet. Wayne's World. That is such a good one. So who said that first?
I think Dwayne K.
Dwayne K said it. All right. So Wayne's World. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and our hashtag is hashtag Wayne's World. And if you don't understand the reference, I apologize. All right, guys, go ahead and on your mark, get set, go. If you haven't already got going, let's go. Hashtag Wayne's World. There it is. You can see it on my screen. Can you see my screen?
Oh, yeah, they're coming in. So, fun fact, I have actually never seen Wayne's World. Never. I know. It's so everyone always gasps when I say that.
I think it's just because of the name, the Wayne Sharp World. I don't think it's aged well. I mean, maybe it has, but I haven't seen it probably since, I don't know, the 90s, I think, which was aging myself. But someone put hashtag let Wayne design a knife.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, I don't know if the movie's aged well. I guess I'd have to go watch it again.
I don't even know what it's
If you don't
about.
understand the reference, it's probably too young.
I don't even know what it's about.
Oh, party on, party on. Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
I've
Party
heard
on,
that.
Darth.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Dwayne's disappointed in you. All right, we're at 125 entries. We have 154 watching. Let's see if we can get up to 130 entries this time. If we can get up to 130, I will. We'll go ahead and do a draw. Let's see, what do we got? 128.
We got
All right,
it.
2 more is all we need. So if you are watching and you want to win, enter hashtag Wayne's World to pick your choice of a brand new Groom. 3 versions: Ultim, Denim Micarta, and Carbon Fiber. Did we hit it? We're stalled at 128, so I'll give it about 10 more seconds, and then I'll hit the draw button. Let's see. Wayne's World, Wayne's World, Wayne's World. Okay. Well, I'm going to draw in 3. Oh, 129. Yeah, it's teasing
Now
me.
I gotta wait another 10 seconds.
There it is, 130.
There.
Okay. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. Good luck to everybody who entered. Big Evil 74. Congrats. You get your choice. Let's see. I spelled Wayne wrong, huh? But, oh, okay, that's somebody else. I was like, oh no, what's going on? I thought I messed it all up. Thanks, Vu. Vu's got my back. All right, Big Evil. Big Evil wants the Ultim. So we've got 2 Ultims going out. Thomas and Big Evil. All right, guys. Well, so this was our Kizer X You. So we're going to go ahead. I do want to just go over the results for that one more time. The winner is the Qual. Second place was the Perrin and the Rock Slide. So if you're just joining us and you didn't get a chance to see those, I'll show off the winner so you guys can see it one more time. Let's see if I can show. Let's see, is it this one? Yep. So if you guys can see, the winner is this guy right here. This is the Qual. Second place was the Perrin, and third place was this guy right here, the Rock Slide. So congratulations to everyone who entered the Kizer X You challenge. If you're watching this and that's how you're finding out about it, please reach out to the Kizer R&D team. They'll take care of that for you. Congratulations to our 2 winners tonight. Thank you to Wayne for coming on and doing the Kizer X You with us and introducing the new product, the Groom.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. 3 cool designs. I agree. Very cool stuff. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, Heather Claire. Great hanging out with you. Thanks, Kyle Armstrong, for coming by. Vu, yeah. So Vu, when we were talking about it earlier, we said the Rock Slide is like a Rosie and a Stitch had a baby. Let's see.
Miss you, Vu.
Thank you, Josh. All
Need a
right.
Blade Show.
For everyone watching, Wayne, are you going to be at Blade Show Atlanta?
I will be. I'm planning. I'm like 99% sure I will be there. So yes, I should be there.
All right. We'll sneak you there if we have to. I'll claim you in my luggage. Let's see. All right. Vu says he'll be at Blade Show.
I'll see you there, brother.
All right, everyone. Anthony Reeder, if you want to meet him, go to Blade Show Atlanta. He will be there.
Yeah, Anthony.
Wayne,
see you there.
Let's see. Good to see you. Plane tickets booked. Robert will be there. BEDC will be there. I got to meet BEDC at Texas, which is really cool. All right, guys. Well, that is the wrap up for our video. Any final questions on any of the new products we showed off? The Amicus, the Dawn, the Mini Harpoon, the nice guy, the groom. Any questions for any of those things? All right. Well, Wayne, I know you've been working all day. You were at a baseball game. You joined us graciously on this live stream. So thank you for your time, sir. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having
We
me.
hope to see more of Wayne's Sharp World here on our channel and just in the knife sphere. Yeah, no, absolutely. All right. Anything you want to say to the folks before you head out?
No, it's just always great talking to you guys. If you watch my content, thank you, and hope everyone's doing well. That's all that matters.
All right, Wayne. Well, have a good night, sir. Thank you for joining us. I usually just hang around a little bit and chat with these guys, but I might just let them all go. Anybody have any questions before the end of the night? No? All right. All right. Everyone's checking out. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for the feedback and the comments. We'd like to do that for the community. That's part of the Kizer X You. That's why we like to do these. We'll see you on the next live stream. Pay attention on our Facebook group. We'll be announcing it there. We'll also announce it on our Instagram. That way we'll be able to do the full product reveal with you guys. So until next time, everyone, have a good one and good night.
All right. We'll see you, Jamie. Take care, buddy.
Later.